Good day, students. Today we're going to discuss the moderate to vigorous physical activities or the history of badminton. So in this lesson, we are going to tackle the nature and background of badminton and identify its basic fundamental skills in playing badminton. We will also be familiarized with the different facilities and also the equipments that is used in playing these sports. Badminton is one of the racket sports requiring players to hit a shuttlecock across a net with the racket inside a badminton court. Generally, it comes from two forms. It could be a single or double, but sometimes it could be from a mixed doubles. You can play badminton in both indoor or outdoor environments. However, most of the world-class competitions are held in indoor area because they want to reduce the influence caused by external factors such as wind and lights to a minimum level. The origin of the game badminton is complex and unclear. However, the general assumption badminton has its origins in ancient civilizations in Europe and Asia. Ancient game known as battledore, bath or paddle, and shuttlecock also called as birdie or bird probably originated more than 2,000 years ago. Similar games were played for centuries across Eurasia countries such as Greece, Egypt, China, India, and Japan. In the 1600s, battledore and shuttlecock was an upper-class pastime in England and many European countries. Battledore and shuttlecock were simply two people hitting a shuttlecock backward and forward with a simple bat as many times as they could without allowing it to hit the ground. According to a brief history of badminton from 1870 to 1949 written by Betty Uber, modern badminton was created by British military officers by around 1850s in British India, and that time a net was added to the game, and because it was very popular in the garrison town of Pune, the game was known as Pune. During that period, when the weather is windy and wet, instead of a shuttlecock, a woolen ball was preferred by the upper class and hence invented ball badminton. A badminton, it is a game called battledore and shuttlecock in which two players hit a feathered shuttlecock back and forth with tiny rackets. The game was played in India during the 18th century, at which time it was called as Pune. In the 1860s, it was adopted by British Army officers stationed in India. The officers took the game back to England, where it became a success at a party given by a Duke of Beaufort in 1873 at his state called Badminton in England. On the September of 1893, the Badminton Association of England published the first set of rules similar to the modern rules that were published in the house called Dumber. By 1899, they started the first badminton competition in the world, All England Open Badminton Championship. In March 1898, the first Open tournament was held at Guildford and the first All England Championship were held the following year. By 1934, the International Badminton Federation or the IBF, now known as the Badminton World Federation or the BWF, was formed with England, Scotland, Wales, Canada, Denmark, France, Ireland, New Zealand, and the Netherlands as the founding members. By 1972, badminton became a demo sport at the Munich Olympics and became an official Olympic sport at the year 1992 Barcelona Olympics. At that time, only singles and doubles were listed. By 1996, mixed doubles was also included in the Atlanta Olympic Games. Till now, badminton is still the only sport with mixed doubles events in the Olympics. Countries have won gold medals at Olympics since 1992 to 2020. And here are the countries. We have the Malaysia, China, Indonesia, India, Korea, Japan, and Russia. BWF or Badminton World Federation is the world governing body for badminton recognized by the International Olympic Committee or the IOC and the International Paralympic Committee or the IPC. The BWF regulates, promotes, develops, and popularizes the sports globally and organizes sparring world events. BWF has a vision of giving every child a chance to play for life. In the Philippines, it was in the 1920 when British and American introduced badminton in the country and recognized the Philippines as its 21st member country. Since then, Filipinos have been playing badminton in international tournaments. That's why in 1949, national ranking produced Adriano Torres as the first national men's single champion. In 1981, the Philippine badminton team participated in the Southeast Asian or the SEA Games. The country hosted the event. What is badminton? Badminton is a racket sport played indoors on a court by two opposing players, either singles or two opposing pairs of players or doubles, in which a shuttlecock is volleyed over a net, and the competitions are presided by an umpire in British England and a referee in American English. The object of the game is to hit the shuttlecock or the bird back and forth with the use of racket across a net 5 feet high at its center. The bird should be hit with such speed and accuracy that an opponent is unable to return the shot as successfully. The game can either be fast or slow paced depending on the skill level of the players. To play badminton, opposing singles players or double team stands on either side of the badminton net. Players rally one shuttlecock over the net using a racket. Rally is the badminton term for volleying a shuttlecock across the net until it hits the ground. The goal is to land the shuttlecock in the marked boundaries on the opposing side of the net. 1 point is earned by the side that wins the rally. When a badminton game scores at 21 and the play matches are the best of 3 games. Here is the facility of badminton, the court. The court is a 13.40 meter by 5.18 meter rectangle for singles and a 13.40 meter by 6.10 meter in rectangle for doubles. The same court is used for singles and doubles contests. Only the line markers differ. The court is divided into 2 equal parts by a net attached to a post at a height of 1.55 meter high. We also have the badminton net that is 2.5 feet deep and is raised 5 feet high across the center of the badminton court, over the net line. Often made from vinyl mesh, most nets have a leather or cotton on top. Of course, the main equipment in badminton is the shuttlecock. The shuttlecock is made of semi-spherical piece of cord coated with leather. On it are the attached 16 real goose feathers forming a cone. A shuttlecock must weigh between 4.74 grams and 5.5 grams. We also have badminton racket. Badminton rackets are made from lightweight materials that are known for durability, such as aluminum, steel, and carbon fiber. The overall length limit of a badminton racket is 26.77 inches. The standard badminton rackets must not be wider than 9.06 inches. The strings on the racket must range from 0.03 inches thick. The overall weight of the racket cannot exceed in 3.2 ounces. In badminton rackets, there's also a parts. We have the head, shaft, and handle. In head, this is the string area. And of course, in shaft, the throat, and the handle is the bat cap. In playing badminton, it also requires the badminton athletes to wear shorts or skirts or short-sleeve shirts or any combination of colors of uniforms. At the same time, in doubles, both players must wear the same clothing which has their name on the back of the shirts. Shoes are usually flat, but there are no official standards or specification when it comes to shoes. Badminton, like the other sports, is an activity that requires physical actions at a certain level of skill and ability, where players compete under a set of rules. Whereas it is necessary to learn that the basic of badminton is in order to properly play the game. Nevertheless, understanding how the game is played is most essential. That's why basic badminton skills and rules are as follows. We have 2 types of grip in badminton. We have the forehand and we have the backhand. Forehand, this grip is used to hit shots that are on the hand facing in the direction of the stroke and around the head shots. While the backhand grip, this grip is used to hit shots that are on the back of the hand facing in the direction of the stroke with the arm across the body. You will use a forehand grip to hit above your head as well. You can hit the shuttlecock using a backhand grip with your elbow up or down. Using this skill, it is good to practice hitting with these grips to improve your skills. We also have the serving fundamental skills or the other skills in playing badminton. We have the high serve, low serve, flick serve, and drive serve. You can watch these 4 types of serving in YouTube, or you can search it in Google for the movement of this serving skill. When it comes to scoring, a match is the best of 3 games. The winner of each game is the first player to reach 21 by 2 clear points. A point is scored by a winning rally. We also have different types of strokes. We have the clear, smash, drive, drop shot, net shot, and ace. You can watch these different strokes in YouTube or search it in Google. But be familiar with the definition. It may be included to your examination. When it comes to sports, it is very important to know the importance of knowing the etiquette of the said sport. That's why in badminton, we have here a 9 etiquette. Number 1, keep a firm grip on the racket. 2, be careful not to hit your partner using the racket. 3, stay in your own court to avoid the possibility of collisions with other players. 4, stop play if other players enter your court. 5, wait until there is a stop in the action to retrieve a bird from the another court. Number 6, be also aware of the walls and the net post. 7, before play, agree on the boundaries and determine the first server. Number 8, players call their own lines, replay the point if it's in doubt. And of course, the lastly is shake hands after the game or match. I also included some of the terminologies about badminton. So be familiar with these terminologies. It may be included to examinations. Review them well. So that will be the lesson of badminton, from the nature to its terminologies to fundamental skills and some strokes of badminton. So please prepare your 1/2 yellow pad and a pen for your review activity.